Welcome in. Dinky Jen, welcome. Steve, hey Steve, welcome in. How's everybody doing today? I am, I'm okay. Still a little tired, a little sleepy from last night, but other than that, I'm okay. We had a little issue earlier today, and I almost had to cancel the live. My darling son, him and his wife, they're living with us right now until they're able to get their own place. And the spare bedroom that they're sleeping in, my son decided to plug something in, and it overloaded the circuit, which is same circuit that affects the west outer wall of the house. Hi, Daphne. Hey, Jaden. Welcome in. Which includes the bedroom that me and my husband are using as our office, their room, my bedroom, and the studio. And so that affected my laptop in there in the office, my bed, well, our beds, because they're the ones that you can hi Lydia, the ones that you can raise the head and the feet and stuff like that, the adjustable beds. And then it affected my computer, this one here that I'm using. And I'm like, great. So my husband was able to call and got an electrician to come out and take a look at stuff. And there was nothing that he found that he could actually fix. That all the outlets and everything were good. He went and checked the circuit breaker and all of that stuff. And then all of a sudden, everything started working. Well, at first, I thought it was my battery backup because it started beeping. And then I noticed that I went to lower the head of my side of the bed down so I can make up the bed. It wouldn't move. Then I glanced over and noticed that my husband's clock was off. And then I was doing something on my laptop in the office, and my lamp went off. And I noticed that my printer in that office turned off, and that battery backup started to beep. And I'm like, great. So we thought we were going to have to buy new battery backups. And so we got to looking around, and we did. I allowed them to kind of move the bed around that was in that bedroom to make it a little easier for them. And going like, okay, my husband's thinking there might be something that might have overloaded the circuit. But I'm all like, well, I haven't plugged in anything that hasn't already been plugged in um, previously. And then we happen to glance, my husband's one like, wait a minute, where did this power tower, when did that get plugged in? So asked my son, hey, that tower, when did you plug that in? And he said last night. And I did notice that I have two lamps right here to help give me additional light over my craft table. And last night I did notice that they did kind of flicker, but I didn't think really anything of it because every now and then we do get power surges, especially now during the summertime, starts getting hot, and that's what it was. It was that tower, and because when he unplugged it, um, things came on briefly, and then they went back off again. And so after the electrician showed up and checked all of the outlets to make sure none of them were loose, um, that they all looked fine, um, and everything started working again. So I'm like, yay! Because I was afraid I was going to have to cancel my live, and I'm like, or figure some other way of doing my live stream. So, but that was my adventure this morning. Hey, Zach. Let me come back up here and check the chat. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Angela. Let me see. Oh, Angela's working on a sun bunny. Oh, you're off today, Zach. All right. So, I'm gonna. Oh, excuse me. I was up late last night and then up early this morning. And the puppy, and so she's laying on the floor right here behind me. So we're still working on potty training. Oh, you worked 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Oh, so you worked the morning shift. And Daphne just took a break from the knit sweater she was working on. And Dinky Chin is putting the base of a slipper together. Lydia's not working right now due to her knee. She has damaged her ACL. She will need an MRI and surgery. Oh, Lydia, prayers. Living my best life at 60. Hi, and welcome in. And everybody's greeting each other and sending prayers to Miss Lydia. And I am still working on this show. I haven't even used up the first hank of yarn yet. So that is cool beans. So this is what it's looking like so far. So I'm liking the way the colors are flowing. And this yarn, it's hand dyed yarn by Dawn Aaron, and it's 71% superwash merino, 24% nylon, and 5% metallic. It's a 2-weight fingering, and there is 410 yards in each hank. And like I said, the colorway name is called Fall Rhapsody. And so yeah. And she dyed the yarn on one of her lives. And I had mentioned to her and stuff that I wanted her to do some yarn in my colorway. Hey Elaine, welcome in. And I told her that my favorite colors were purple and fall colors. Hey Michael, welcome in. And Michael, MDL Crochet, I had asked the chat to give me suggestions for a name for the colorway, and Michael came up with the name Fall Rhapsody. And out of the names that were suggested, I felt that that name suited this colorway perfectly. So that's what I did. So I went with that, with Fall Rhapsody. And Don Yarn Doll, Don Aaron dyed the yarn, and Michael MDL named the yarn for me. So I give those two wonderful friends the credit for my colorway. So, but I do also like the color combo of my colorway from Melissa at Crochet in Agreement. I like the way she did a colorway for me, using purple and fall colors for me there as well. Yes, Michael, I love it too. I love that color because of the richness of the colors, and just way the colors come together and they work so perfect together. And just the way the colors, just the way that they're pulling and everything, it's just like, it's just, it speaks fall, because the yellow and that orange together, everything, that's fall. That's, everything reminds me of some of the leaves, the colors of the leaves, and then with that green, kind of the hint of brown in there with that purple. That's fall. And of course, purple is one of my main favorite colors. Thank you, Michael. It is working up so beautifully. And I and I've I've gotten this much done, and I haven't even finished the first hank. So, and I have 4. So, thank you, Zach. But yeah, and it does feel good, guys, to be back doing my videos, even though I am still kind of tired, and everything with the new puppy and everything. Um, but she's my baby, and she has to know where I'm at. Oh, Steve. It may be fall colors, but I'm still going to call it the lava shawl. Maybe that's what I ought to name this shawl. Lava shawl. Maybe that's what I'll name it. Thank you, Lydia. We have someone in the basement. As soon as there she is. Granny!
Hey, darling. How you?
I'm good. It is so
Feeling better?
yeah, I'm feeling better. It is so good to see you back in your room.
Girl, it's a wreck over here, but it's good. It's still good to be home. It's less of a wreck. It probably looks like a wreck, but it's less of a wreck in here than in the rest of the house. But my girls are coming. They'll help me get it a little better organized. Some of it's got to go. It's got to go. So I've been trying to get people that are close by to come on over here and I'll load them up.
Well, if
Marianne, the
I was
crotchety
closer,
clocker.
I would be one of those that would be there.
Huh?
If I was closer, I would be there to help you.
I know you would, girlfriend. Hey, y'all. Hey, Elaine. Hey, Lydia. I was over at Lydia's a while ago. Howdy, Zach. Hey, Elaine. Hey, everybody. DKGN. Howdy, 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 ho. I'm knitting today. Knitting on my Noro. Oh, look at your little puppy. Hey, sweetie.
There you go.
What's your puppy's name?
Chloe.
Chloe. Love that name. How's your weather been? It's lovely here today. It's
Uh, it's been
87 right now. Nice breezes.
it's 106 right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That is just crazy.
But it's the dry heat.
Right. Yeah, I remember when I went to Colorado. Gosh, it's been about 16 years ago now. They said it was in the 90s, but it felt like 70s to me. It was lovely. We got our hotel. I didn't see any AC. I'm like, wait a minute. This is not going to work. But we didn't need it. We just opened up the sliding glass door and let the breezes in. It was fine.
Mm-hmm.
We took pictures at this park and it was called Maroon Bells. It's one of the most photographed places in the US, I guess. They do a lot of like calendar pictures and stuff. And there was snow on the rock tops of the Rockies.
Hi, Tony. Welcome in.
Panda! Doggo belly rubs. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you too. Yeah, as usual, I have so many. Well, I got so many UFOs. Only still a handful of whips. But this knitted poncho will take me forever. So I'm trying to give it some love today. What you working on?
A shawl.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm using the hand-dyed yarn from Dawn Aaron in my colorway.
She dyes some gorgeous yarn. Ooh, that's so pretty. What are the colors?
It's
It's
there's
like orange and black.
it's orange, yellow, purple. There's some green, some
Oh, so it's
brown.
purple and not black. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's purple.
That's great Halloweeny colors.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty, pretty.
And Michael from MDL and stuff, he helped come up with the name of the colorway, Fall Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah. Great name. Yeah, I've got several hanks from Dawn before, and she's gifted me some too. They're all gorgeous. She amazes me with her clay figurines she does.
Mm-hmm.
She did with the what do you call that kind of clay?
Polymer.
Yeah, polymer clay. Yeah, she doesn't paint the stuff. It's all just different colors of clay, like that witch she made. I
Mm-hmm.
think D or Thriss has it. It's amazing. She's truly an artist on several levels.
Mm-hmm.
You still do mixed media stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. I have so missed seeing Ursula, and I haven't seen Linda Simpson in a while.
Linda, she does some videos and stuff, but she's not doing her live streams.
Oh, okay. I've not even seen videos. I'll have to go to her channel. I hope Ursula's okay, or whoever in her family. I so miss her.
Yeah.
Zach's getting cereal ads. I do like cereal, but I never think of eating it. Hey, Steve. Stick figures count as art asking for a friend. Yes. Yes, they do count as art. Here we go, 5:30. It is here anyway. My chimes are, they're off. I don't know how to fix this clock. It's driving me crazy. Drives me crazy. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, I have a clock that my aunt gave me that has a different bird for the hour.
Uh-huh. Nana
And
Michelle's, I think, does that.
yeah, well, I don't have that part turned on anymore.
Yeah, right. The chimes sap it takes a lot of the energy from the I go through batteries really often when I have the chimes turned on. I need to turn them off, I guess. I can't, don't seem to get right. People like to hear them, but they're just off by a couple hours.
Yeah, she also used to have this cuckoo clock,
Uh-huh.
but then her last husband, he's into trains, so she got him a clock, a choo choo train clock.
That's cool.
But oh my gosh, when that thing would go off, it was loud.
What would it do? Like train whistles or something?
Uh huh.
Oh, me, oh my. Still in, well, she was in England for a while. They're in Scotland now. And my youngest, that's my oldest daughter and her family. My youngest is in Michigan at the Electric Forest Music Festival or whatever. They're camping, but they're nice and warm.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Miss Red. Welcome in.
I don't know, Miss Red. Hello?
Yeah, she's from Kelly, the coffee and crafting with Kelly.
Oh, okay. I have to mute. I'm getting a call.
Okay.
It was nothing. I thought it might be a dock drawer. It wasn't.
Zach says that his grandma had a clock that went off every 15 minutes. Then, when she passed, we got it, but sadly, it fell off the wall and broke. Oh,
Oh no. Yeah, this one does every 15 minutes. At 15 after, it just does, the shortest of chimes, and then it gets more as the hour progresses. But it just doesn't want to chime the correct chimes for the hour. Like I said, it's like usually two extra chimes.
hi,
It keeps
Noe. Welcome in.
keeps the time right. It's just the chimes are off. Hey, Noe. Thank you, Miss Red. Yeah, I've been in Dawn's. You talking about the yarn doll?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
You're welcome, Zach. I donated 2 prizes for his birthday celebration.
Oh, how nice. Cool, Noe. Those $5 vouchers or $10 or whatever you get are always nice to have.
Yeah. Yeah. I get those, and then plus 2 since now I'm considered a senior citizen.
It has its perks.
And I think I also get
Dollar
additional
dollar wise.
discount at Michael's, so that also helps.
Yeah. 15%. Well, I've been getting it for ages for being a teacher. Teachers, military, all that gets like 15%. I guess,
Yeah.
seniors too, 15%.
Well, I love you too, Zach.
Me too. Thank you, darling. You are too. So be you.
So the word, if anybody would like to have Nightbot drop their channel link, the word is journal.
Cool.
So if you type in the word journal, JOURNAL, Nightbot will be a
Hmm.
gentleman and drop your link. And when I last looked, I'm only 33 away from having 1,300 family members.
Good. 13?
1,300. Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. I think I've almost got 7,800. I was about 5 away from 7,800 when last
Yeah.
I looked. I'm so glad that VJ finally got her 1K,
Yeah.
folks, yesterday.
Yeah.
She should have had it long ago.
Yeah. And then Dawn Yarndall reached 3K last night.
Good. Good, good, good. Got a happy mail from Sunflower Ashley today. I wasn't expecting. Came to the post office, so and I got a card from Mara, so I'll open those up tomorrow on live. Live at 5. Tea with Grandy. Hmm. I have my thing. It needs to be turned a little more like that. Do, do. There's a wasp in here on the blinds. I hope it don't find my body. It's a big black wasp. He's climbing around on the blinds, thinking he's going to get outside. I got my first 2 injections for the bone strengthening meds I can get now once a month. Thank you, Lord, that there was something that could be done to strengthen my bones.
Yeah.
$2,000 a pop. Thank you, Jesus, for my insurance.
Yeah.
Crazy how much they charge for stuff. What pattern are you using for your shawl?
My own.
Oh,
It's just
have
double
you written
crochet.
it up, or you're just
No,
making it up?
yeah, it's just basic double crochets, um and then you chain 2 um for the peak. You double
Mm-hmm.
crochet in the peak, chain 2, and then double crochet back in that same peak, and then just double crochet all the way down to the end. And then on the ends, I'm doing 3 double crochets in the very first stitch, and then in the last stitch 3 double
Mm-hmm.
crochets.
Wow, 3 of them.
And that,
Well, I've done 2, but I've never done 3.
yeah, and that's my increase.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a real simple.
Hey, we like simple. I love a good 1 or 2 row repeat. I just don't like to have to. I can do fancier stuff and I can read patterns. I just prefer not to.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Tony. He says that we are fancy enough for him.
No, I'm not feeling fancy. Uh, and even run a comb through my hair today. It's just just basically the way I woke up this morning. Except I did put my teeth in. Y'all would not want to see me without my teeth. I look like I'm 95 years old. All right there.
Yeah, that's what happens with my mom when she doesn't have her teeth in. Her
I'm
face
telling you,
sinks.
it makes you look so old.
Yeah, we had this one dog. He half uh Scottish Terrier and half poodle.
Uh huh.
But every time and stuff, he would see my mom when she'd have her teeth out cleaning them. And that's the longest that she can have her teeth out of her mouth is long enough to clean them, and then she's got to have them right back in her mouth. Um,
Really?
yeah, And if
Is my
she has
echo and I hear an echo.
huh?
You know, you don't hear it.
No.
Anybody else hearing it? Hmm.
But
I have to take mine out at night. I'm afraid I'll get them down my throat or something. I just let them soak in the cleanser.
yeah. But no, when she has surgery and everything, of course they take them out during surgery. But she tells them that that when they start before that they better be back in her mouth before she wakes
Wakes
up,
up.
because if not, she'll get sick to her stomach.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But that one dog though, every time he would see
I
her
was gonna say, I bet
without
the
her,
dog goes wild barking, huh?
he starts barking at her because she doesn't look the same
Right.
without her
It's
food.
amazing at what a difference it makes. I mean, it just sinks in your whole bottom half of your
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, her cheeks and stuff all sink in
Yes. Looks awful.
and stuff. So yeah, he'll start barking at her, and she'll go, "It's me." And
Yeah, if
then
I've
once
come
he
in
puts
here
her,
to read before at night, like make a video of me, I read a chapter. I used to read a chapter a night, but now it's just kind of whenever I think about it. But one night I forgot and started reading. I didn't have my teeth in. Thank God it was a video because no, nobody's going to see me like this.
but yeah, so then once she puts him back in, then he starts barking at her because he goes, "Oh, it's mom."
And that's who your mama?
Yeah,
You're lucky still have your mom.
yeah, still have both my mama and my daddy.
That's great. Do they live close?
Yeah,
That's great too.
yeah, I get to see them every weekend.
That's wonderful. How old are they?
In their 70s.
Gosh, that's great. They're still young.
Yeah.
My brother will be 70 come September 3rd. I'm like, no, I'm 5 years
Yeah,
behind him.
yeah. But my mom says these golden years are for the birds.
Right? Yeah, I'd be all right if I'm in pretty good shape except for my bones. That's a big deal though. When you go to breaking both legs and you didn't fall, that's terrible.
Yeah.
But like I said, thank the good Lord that I'm taking these injections and it's supposed to work really fast. I'll take 2 injections at the same time once a month for a year, one in each thigh. And then after that, I'll go on a different medication and it's injections too, but just one injection every 6 months to maintain the bone strength. And insurance pays it all. That's the best, well, not the
Yeah.
best thing. Best thing is the effects, but I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to do it if it didn't.
Yeah.
What size hook are you using for that?
And 5 millimeter and H.
Is it a DK weight yarn?
Um, no, it's a fingering weight.
Ah, okay.
Hi,
We're so
Samantha.
talkative, aren't we?
Hmm?
I said, we're so talkative, aren't we? We just sitting here stitching, keeping each other company.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be going on our family vacation next month. I'll be in Gatlinburg, Tennessee about this time next month. Where we leave on the 17th and come back a week later, 24th. Go every year. Me and my bro on my bro's dime. He pays for everything. 2 hotel rooms. Because my daughters and granddaughters come along. And pays for all the meals and everything. And we just pay for fun money. I'd save up so when we go to the Smoky Mountain Spinnery, one of my favorite yarn shops, and I'm going to meet Be Creative Crafts, Pam.
Mm-hmm.
There, I met her last year, her and her friend Summer, but we'll meet up again. She's got her hotel or their hotel book. Last time we only just met there and just shopped together, and that was it. But this time we'll hang out a little bit afterwards. And I'm going to take her a big old trash bag full of yarn.
Yeah,
Samantha
my
loves your
daughter.
channel. Hey, Samantha. Yes, Panda is fun. They have a nice pool and a jacuzzi. And last year I don't think we saw any bears at all. They have a large population of black bears. The year before, well, several years before, my brother saw a mama bear and baby bears last year, but we didn't see them. We were downtown shopping and he was back at the place. But a couple of years ago, one went right past we'd been sitting right outside our room. My daughter and I were knitting, and I'm looking down at what I'm doing, and Lindsay just grabs my arm and like, come on, Mama. I'm like, what? And I look up, and there's a bear. So we got in real quick, and he walked right by the room. Looked like a young, not a
Yeah.
baby, but a young bear.
Yeah. But yeah, next year, my daughter, son-in-law, and grandson, they're gonna go on a Disney cruise,
All right.
and then
My
the
eldest
follow.
daughter and her family have done that before. They're in Scotland right now. They've been in England. Then they'll go
Yeah,
back to London before they come back home.
yeah,
That was the one that
and
was
then
just in Peru for her work.
yeah, and then the following year, then it'll be just me and her.
All
We're gonna
right.
just me and her, mommy and daughter,
On a
and
Disney cruise or. different
Uh-huh.
cruise.
No, Disney cruise.
I've
Yeah,
never been on a cruise at all. I'd love to try it. My
yeah,
oldest daughter's been on it. Her and her hubby have been on a bunch, and the girls been on several cruises. But I don't know if Hannah has or not. I never have. Have you
yeah. I
been
haven't.
on them
But
before?
no, I haven't. This will be my first one.
All right. Where you go? Oh, where you going?
We're gonna sail out of San Diego, and
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a Mexican, the Mexican Rivera cruise, and everything
Uh-huh.
will be, yeah. So San Lucas and down and everything, the Mexican type cruise. So
Cool.
I'm looking forward to it. So I've got
When will that be?
in 2026.
Oh, okay. What time of year?
Not sure yet.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna look into the dates and stuff while she is on her cruise next year.
Uh-huh.
'Cause she books it while she's on a,
Yeah.
a cruise, and I think she can get a pretty good price. And
Better
then of
rate.
course, yeah, better rate. And especially too, if she books it far enough in advance too.
Mm-hmm.
And she's paying for everything.
That's great. And that's your daughter?
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
Two.
Both girls?
No, one
Okay.
boy and my girl.
Mm-hmm. Is your daughter the oldest or not?
No, my son is.
Okay. Do they live close?
Right now they're
Mm.
staying him and his wife right now they're staying with us until they
Uh-huh.
can find their own place.
Cool. What about your daughter?
They live in the state of Washington.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, about an hour and a half north of Seattle.
So how far away is that from you?
It's about a 2-day drive,
Oh, okay.
but that's where her husband's from, is up in that area.
Uh-huh.
So when they met while they both were in the army. They both were stationed on the same base.
Uh-huh. Now you were in the service, but what branch were you in?
Navy,
That's what I thought.
yeah. And my husband was Air Force.
Cool. How did y'all meet?
Um, Here locally.
Oh,
He was
okay.
already out of the Air Force,
Mm-hmm.
and I had moved back down here after I had separated from my first husband, which
Uh-huh.
I met him in the Navy. He was
Okay.
Navy. Uh-huh.
But your kids are from your first husband or no?
My son is from my first marriage. My daughter's from my current marriage.
Uh-huh. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're 5 years and 2 months apart.
Mine are almost 9 years apart, 8 years, 11 months, but they had different pops too. All right, count the chimes. 8, and it's 6 o'clock. Things possessed.
Hi, Thea. Welcome in. Miguel, welcome in.
Hello, hello. I don't think I know Thea either. Hello, Thea. Hey, Miguel.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Thea is in Australia. I met
Okay.
her through Lisa Nix.
Uh-huh. Well, she probably is then, since Lisa is. Two, four, 6, 8. Thanks, Miguel. It was nice to go out with her. It's nice to just get out, but it was very nice to hang out with Mary Ann. She's so sweet and just fun. We had lots of giggles. She said, "Let's make this a monthly thing." I said, "Sounds good to me." She's only about 45 minutes away north of me. She just folded up my wheelchair and threw it in the back of her little Honda Fit. She had the seat down. It worked out just great. Could have used my walker, but I tell you what, Hobby Lobby has got to have the longest walk from the parking lot, even the handicap spaces, to their just to the door. When you're handicapped, that's a long ways. So
Yeah.
I figured I'd be wore out by the time I got to the door. I know Hannah and I had gone the week before to Hobby Lobby, and I had just taken my walker then, and I was worn out. So I said, I'm not going to do that this time. And we ate at Honey Baked Ham, which she had never done before. She didn't think they had a dining room, but it's very small, but it's nice. It's a little atmospheric, low lights, and nice music. The food's excellent. I had their Mother Clucker sandwich, bougie chicken salad with cheese on it. Nice bread. And they have really good potato salad too. What you having for dinner tonight?
I don't know yet.
Me either. Probably something. Hey, I got a frozen shepherd's pie. I think I'll throw that in the oven.
Yeah, it'll be whatever my husband decides to fix up.
Oh, he's a cook at your house,
Yeah.
or y'all take turns?
No, he does the cooking.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he do the shopping too, or no?
Yep.
How lucky are you?
Yeah. When because he was already out of the military when we met.
Mm-hmm.
So he was the stay-at-home dad. So he took care of the kids and did all of that stuff while I worked. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, so I didn't have to miss work or anything to take the kids to doctor's appointments or anything like that. So
Right. Do you still work?
No, I'm retired. I've been retired now almost 2 years, about two
Oh,
years now.
I retired at 52. I wasn't planning on it. I had about 2 years and a few months to get 30 years, but I almost made it to 28. But I was going through a very rough time in my life, and it was just better that I hung it up then. It was tough financially for at least 3 years, actually, a little more than that. Thank goodness for Social Security checks, is all I got to say.
Yeah, I was I was 56, almost 57 when I retired.
Hmm. What did you do?
I did clerical work for the Border Patrol. I had been
Oh,
there for
okay.
30 years.
Wow.
So I had met
Good call.
the minimum requirements to retire. So, and with the way my health was going, and then plus two with the changes that were going on and the atmosphere at work, I'm like, at my age and with the way my health is going, I don't need this stress no more.
Right.
Bye.
That's what my job was, so stressful. And it was teaching fourth grade, but it was just teaching, period. And it was all about the testing and all that bull.
Yeah,
I loved my kids for the most part. Always you had a knucklehead or
yeah,
two, but
yeah, yeah.
parents were
No,
pretty
yeah,
good, mostly involved and helpful,
yeah,
would buy things for the classroom and stuff like
yeah,
that. And I loved my principal and assistant principal and folks I worked with, but it was
yeah,
trickle down
yeah,
stress about the testing mainly.
yeah. The supervisor I had when I retired and my duties when I retired, I enjoyed it.
Hmm.
Um, but it was the upper management,
Right.
and um, it was just the vibe in the office. It was just the tension and
Getting
everything,
to be too much.
and everything. I didn't really, even though I was part of the team, but at the same time, I didn't really feel 100% part of the team.
Hmm.
And the tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife,
Wow.
and stuff. So it was just like, and I deal with anxiety, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't need no more of this.
Yeah.
And
I hear you, girlfriend.
then my issues with my back was starting to get worse, and I'm on like, stress is not helping that
Right.
and stuff. So yeah, so I discussed it with my husband. I had already been, they had an area on the web, one of our websites that we could go in and start doing little scenarios. Well, if I retire on such and such date, this is what I could
What you
get,
get.
and
Hmm.
stuff like that. So that way you can kind of have an idea, and then you can kind of plan out
Yeah.
um, when would be the best time to retire. And so I discussed it with my husband, and he said, go for it. So I started getting everything ready. And as soon as I was, um, I picked my date, and when I was first eligible and stuff to submit my paperwork
You got it
was
in there.
submitted. got it in there and everything. So that way I had plenty of time. If there was something I needed to change or correct or whatever, I still had time to fix things. So that way everything went smoothly, and it did. Everything went real smoothly, and I got my pay right on time like they said I would, and stuff.
Yeah. Me
And
not
when I
getting to 30 years made a little chunk of change difference in my pension, but it just wasn't worth it. Like you said, with the tension,
yeah.
the anxiety, it was awful.
And the plaque that they made for me when I retired was I I wasn't expecting it at all, and it was, I mean, awesome.
That's nice. Nice to feel
And
appreciated.
yeah, and I had one day and stuff, I had stopped by the office just to see everybody and say hi. Even though I don't miss the place, but there's still a few of the people that I miss.
Right.
And so my the supervisor I had, she mentioned that someone had told her that the reason why I retired was because of her. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, I didn't retire because of one individual person. I go, I retired because of my health, for my health.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
uh,
They're
and
trying
that,
to stir up some drama.
yeah, that's what it was. But I'm gonna. But that's the plaque that they gave me.
Oh, that is very nice. Very nice.
And on the bottom there, it has my name, and then my title, which was mission support specialist, and then mission readiness operation, and then it gave the dates. I was with them from September 20th, 1992 until August 27th, 2022. We
Mm-hmm.
hereby present you with this award in recognition of your 30 years of service and dedication to the El Centro Sector Border Patrol. Congratulations on your retirement.
Very
And that
nice.
flag is metal.
All right. Super de duper.
Yeah.
I hear you, Miguel. That's funny. I teach kids nothing scares me. DKGN gets to retire in 6.5 years when she's 67. I've been asked about I think I only, well, I probably have other friends that are still at the school where I retired from, which is also the elementary school that I went to as a kid and where my daughters went. Faith Elementary. Now it's Faith Academy. It's a charter school now, but one of my teacher buddies that taught fifth grade when I was there. I guess she still teaches fifth, but she wanted me or she asked me if ever I wanted to come and like read to her kids, like give her a little break. I had told her I would be glad to do that if ever I could. Now that I've got my wheelchair and stuff, I could do that. They've built a new school. It's I haven't been in it, but from the outside, it's very nice. They're still going to use the old school for the high school. But yeah, I used to love to read aloud to my kids.
Hmm.
I read all the Roald Dahl books, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, The Big Friendly Giant, all those all those good books.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I told her, I go, no, it wasn't because of any individual person. I go, it was because of the way the atmosphere wasn't conducive for my health anymore. And I had to consider my health. And I go, that was the basis for me deciding to retire.
Heck, you
And
got your
we
30
had just,
years in. It was time.
yeah, and we had just gotten a locality pay increase for our area. So I was
Hmm.
wanting to wait 3 years, then retire. So then I would get what we call our high three.
Hmm.
But my body was telling me, nope,
Yep. Sometimes
nope.
it's just not worth the money. Like me getting my. I had 27.89 years. That's how close I was to 30. But it just wasn't good anymore. So
And so that's what I told her. I go, uh-uh. And she goes, well, that's what I thought because me and her, we had a good relationship and everything. If something came up or whatever, something happened or whatever, I would go and tell her, I go, hey, this is what happened, and let her know. And then that way, if someone was to go to her and say, well, this way, she was already aware. She wasn't hit
your
blindsided or
side, yeah.
anything like that. Or if I caught a mistake that I had made, I would go to her and say, hey, I just caught this. What do I need to do to correct it?
Right.
And yeah, she scolded me and everything because I'm messed up and I didn't catch it. She caught it, or she might have missed it, but somebody else caught it and brought it to her attention. She would scold me for it, but she never did yell and scream at me.
Right.
She would tell me, hey, you need to be more careful with this, and this, and everything. And I go, okay. And I would make a note to have right there on my desk, right there by my computer, going like, okay, you got to make sure of this, and this, and everything. And I had no issues with her. And when I worked one on one with her, her supervisor, which was my next level supervisor, when I worked one on one with her, I didn't have any issues. But it was just the overall atmosphere. And then there was a lot of other drama that was going on in the office. And it was just,
Bringing
I,
everybody down.
yeah. And a lot of people didn't want to come into our department because they could feel all of that tension and negativity and all of that stuff. And it was just,
That's too bad when
and
you
it was
got a.
making our department look bad
Yeah.
because of all of that. And it was just,
Yeah. It's a very unhealthy environment.
yeah,
Glad you were able to get out of it.
yeah.
Yep, I was 52. Well, girlfriend, I'm going to jump down because I need to get up and I have read Miguel some of the Amelia Bedelia books. They were cute, but they were like lower level than my fourth graders. But they are cute. She takes everything literally. Amelia Bedelia does. I'm gonna jump down. I'll still be in the chat, but I gotta move these old bones of mine around so I don't get all rusty and stiff. Love you
Okay,
bunches.
Granny.
Glad
Thank you
you're
for
feeling
coming up.
better.
Thank you. Yeah. I probably won't be on here much longer. My lower back is starting to kind of like at me. I did get that nerve block uh done in my lower back, but it's only a temporary fix and stuff. So, and the last few weeks, I haven't really been sitting in this chair a lot. So, it's, I got to work my way back up um, doing that. So I'll probably about another 10 minutes or so, and then I'll probably um, get out of here. But before I do that, I want to go and see um oh, sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Hey, bye, Angela. But yeah, so I have it set so it will when I end the live, it will redirect us over to spring but you don't have to go there if you don't want to, and you can go anywhere you want. But I just have it set so that way it redirects us over to Spring. But if there's somebody else that is live that you'd rather go to, that's fine. You may go there if you want. Jen says that she's still stitching the slipper together. It has sponge between the top and bottom layer. Oh, Jen, when you're done, send me a picture. I like to see what it looks like. And stuff, but yeah. I'm starting to get kind of tired, and I've got a lot of other things that I am needing to do. Take care of. I've got some other crafting projects to do, to work on, and that I am needing to finish and get completed and in the mail by the 25th, no later than the 25th, and stuff. So, hey, Jen. Okay, Jen, thanks. And so yeah. So again, the word is journal. If you want to have your link dropped, and I appreciate everybody coming in and spending this time with me, and thank you to Granny D for popping up on panel with me for a while, and yeah, so excuse me, let me take a drink of water. And so yeah, so I am going to go ahead and play my outro. So if you guys want, you guys can go ahead and type in journal to drop your links, and we will see you around in the YouTube streets. I do plan on getting my videos out for next week, and I will be West Coast Wednesdays, Wednesday night, and then again here, same time, same channel, same station, next Thursday. Bye, everyone.